Hey there, music lovers. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something truly special, the incredible story of Il Volo, the Italian operatic pop trio that's been stealing hearts worldwide for over 15 years. Picture this. Three teenagers, Piero Barone, Ignazio Baschetto, and Gianluca Ginobili, meet on a TV show, form a group, and skyrocket to global fame with their powerful voices and undeniable charm. But what's the secret behind their lasting friendship and musical success? Grab a snack, get comfy, and let's unravel this together. Oh, and don't forget to drop a comment below. Tell me, have you ever seen Il Volo live or fallen in love with one of their songs? Let's get into it. Imagine being 15 years old, standing on a stage, singing your heart out in front of a national audience. That's exactly where it all began for Il Volo in 2009 on the Italian TV show Ti lascio una canzone. Piero, Ignazio, and Gianluca were solo contestants, each showcasing their vocal talents. Gianluca even won the competition with his soulful rendition of Andrea Bocelli's Il mare colmo della sera. But the real magic happened when the show's creator, Roberto Cenci, had a lightbulb moment. What if these three young voices joined forces? They performed the classic Neapolitan song, O Sol Mio, together. And the chemistry was electric. Have you ever had a moment where you met someone and just knew you were meant to create something amazing together? That's what happened here. Drop a story in the comments about a time you clicked with someone instantly. I'm curious. Now let's pause for a second. Think about your closest friends. What keeps you bonded? For Il Volo, it's not just their shared love for music. It's a brotherhood that's been tested by time, fame, and the pressures of the spotlight. Piero, born in Nero, Sicily, Ignazio from Bologna, and Gianluca from Roseto degli Abruzzi, come from different corners of Italy, yet they describe their bond as something beyond friendship. In a 2022 interview with Today, Piero said, "Our relation is so clear and so beautiful. You cannot describe our relationship as brothers or friends. It's something unique. Isn't that beautiful? What do you think makes a friendship unique? Share your thoughts below." Let's talk about their early days. After Ti lascio una canzone, the trio, initially called the Trio, caught the eye of music industry heavyweights. Manager Michel Torpedine, who had worked with legends like Andrea Bocelli and Zucchero, saw their potential and alongside producer Tony Renis, helped shape them into Il Volo, meaning the flight in English. Their debut album in 2010 was a bold mix of Italian standards like Il Mondo and Un amore così grande, alongside originals penned by songwriters like Diane Warren. It hit number 10 on the Billboard 200 and topped the classical albums chart, selling 23,000 copies in its first week. Not bad for three teens, right? If you could form a dream band with your friends, what kind of music would you make? Pop, rock, or maybe something totally out there? Me know. Here's where it gets interesting. Success came fast. Think American Idol performances, a cameo on Entourage, and even touring with Barbra Streisand in 2012. But fame at such a young age could have torn them apart. So what's their secret to staying grounded? Family. All three have spoken about how their tight-knit families keep them humble. Piero's grandfather introduced him to singing at age 5. Ignazio's parents supported his passion despite moving from Bologna to Marsala, and Gianluca's family cheered him on through every milestone. In a 2023 Vanity Fair Italia interview, Piero mentioned how love and family help balance their hectic schedules. Do you have a family member or mentor who's been your rock? Shout them out in the comments. Now let's get interactive. Il Volo's music is all about blending classical and pop, creating what they call pop era. Their song Grande Amore won the Sanremo Music Festival in 2015 and took them to Eurovision, where they placed third overall and first in the televote. It's got over 100 million YouTube views. Pause this video, go listen to Grande Amore, and come back. What did you feel hearing those soaring vocals and that emotional melody? Drop your reaction below. I'm betting you got chills. Okay, back to their friendship. One thing that stands out is how they handle conflict. In a 2022 Yahoo interview, Ignazio said, "If one does something wrong, the other stops him quickly." That's real trust, right? They've admitted to small disagreements like any group of friends, but their commitment to each other shines through. Fans on platforms like Reddit have noted moments where Ignazio might tease Gianluca, but in recent years, their dynamic feels more balanced. Think about your own friendships. How do you handle disagreements to keep things strong? Share a tip in the comments. I could use some myself. Let's talk music for a sec. Il Volo's discography is a masterclass in versatility. From their 2013 Christmas album Buon Natale to their 2021 tribute to Ennio Morricone, Illinois Volo Sings Morricone, they've tackled everything from Neapolitan classics to Latin American boleros. Their 2023 album Tres Voces un Alma features songs like Bésame Mucho, blending their operatic voices with timeless Latin melodies. And their 2024 release, Ad Astra, is their first album of all original songs. How cool is that? Which IL Volo song or album speaks to you the most? Hit the comments and let's see which tracks are fan favorites. Here's a fun challenge. IL Volo has performed with icons like Placido Domingo and Eros Ramazzotti. If you could pick any artist, dead or alive, for them to collaborate with, who would it be? I'm thinking Luciano Pavarotti for that ultimate tenor vibe. But what's your pick? Drop it below and let's dream up some epic duets. Another key to their success: discipline and training. Their vocal coach, Sergio Bertocchi, a Bologna-based tenor, taught them how to breathe and control their voices, helping them craft that signature harmony. A 2019 fan post on IL Volo flight crew praised how their voices, Piero's classic operatic tone, Ignazio's powerful high notes, and Gianluca's velvety baritone, blend into something colorful and unique. Want to test your ear? Go listen to their cover of Nella Fantasia, and try to pick out each voice. Then come back and tell me which one stood out to you. Let's get personal for a moment. Fame can be tough, especially when you're young. IL Volo's been open about the challenges of public scrutiny. Gianluca told Rolling Stone Italia in 2023, "I'm fortunate to have found someone who understands the demands of this industry." He's talking about his partner, who supports his career while keeping things private. Ignazio got engaged to Catherine Baccosi in 2023, and Piero's been with Valentina Allegri since 2020. These relationships, along with their families, help them stay grounded. What's something that keeps you centered when life gets crazy? Share it below. I need all the tips I can get. Now let's talk about their mission. IL Volo sees themselves as ambassadors of bel canto, bringing operatic music to younger audiences. Piero said in that Today interview, "The reason they don't listen to this kind of music is because they haven't discovered it yet." They're not wrong. Their concerts draw fans from 9 to 95. Have you ever introduced someone to a new kind of music? Tell me about it. I once got my friend into jazz, and now she's obsessed. Your turn. Here's a quick game. IL Volo's performed at some wild places, like the Nobel Peace Prize concert and Radio City Music Hall. If you could see them perform anywhere in the world, where would it be? I'm picturing them at the Colosseum in Rome. Epic, right? Drop your dream venue in the comments. As we wrap up, let's reflect. IL Volo's secret sauce is a mix of talent, discipline, family, and an unbreakable bond. They've sold millions of albums, won awards, and stayed true to their roots while evolving with every project. A fan on IL Volo flight crew summed it up perfectly. They are polite, kind, and talented, a model to follow. Their story shows that success isn't just about hitting high notes. It's about staying loyal to your passion and the people who lift you up. So, what's your biggest takeaway from IL Volo's journey? And which of their songs are you blasting after this? Before you go, hit that like button if you loved learning about IL Volo, subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite artists, and ring the bell so you never miss an upload. Oh, and one last challenge. Share this video with a friend who needs some IL Volo in their life. Let's spread the love for these three incredible voices. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh.